Okay, so juicy lube back again. I actually decided to try the channel and interview Belial. Even though I'm afraid of him and of his abuse. He's here with me every day, 24/7. As soon as I think of him, he's right there. Telepathically, in the astral, always. He can show up in beside me in my bed, like he's doing right now. Right now, he's been in his inversion for several days. He's a cute little baby inversion. But now he has shape-shifted, sitting beside me in my bed. I'm gonna make it a little bit, it's quite messy here, so I'm gonna make it a little bit nicer for him. Since he's so beautiful right now, he's in his beautifulest masculine form that he knows that I love the most. I'm surprised he made me happy that way now, because but now he's the imp again. Now he shifts to the beautiful big masculine that I love again. He does this, he shapeshifts very much, quick and often, as he chooses. He never does what you want. Doesn't like to do what you say or want. Doesn't do anything for anyone easily. He is quite disturbed, and I have many questions for you, Belial. I have. We've been through a lot together, you and I. And now he's right beside me here in my bed. To the right. His beautiful, big, muscly, expanded, Jupiterian, like big, beautiful, masculine. And now he laughs. He laughs. You laugh. You didn't, I don't think you thought I would do this, Belial. And now he laughs and he blir obekväm och vet inte riktigt vad han ska säga. He doesn't know what to say or do. He has a hard time being vulnerable. Very, very hard time being vulnerable. He's very emotional, like a narcissist or empathy, as I have, as I define him as. But he can't display, the real vulnerable emotions. The natural one, live in the natural system, as the healed ones can. The healed are the holy ones. The holy ones are just the healed ones, the ones who has healed themselves from all their traumas and wounds, by the way. But, so Belial, even though I fear the deals you have with yourself in your disturbed personality, ego, distortions, I shall still try to, I should still channel you, push you, and interview you, ask you a couple of questions, pretty many questions, so it will probably, I will get up hella fucks. It's gonna be so long, so I'm gonna get trouble uploading this shit. He just fucked up my lights. I hate it when they do it. He just. I had lit my so it wouldn't be so dark, so you could see me clearly. I had a lit lamp on my bed table, but he turned the power off, so no lights, none of the lights that I want. I want him to switch it on. Let's see if he does it during the video. I have no, still doesn't work. Should, because the power is, everything is as it should. The power in the mode only works. But anyway, I'm gonna have to start asking you the questions now, Belial, because for some reason the video breaks at a certain time all the time, like 40 minutes or something. So then I have to start over and mix them together, and it's hell of a hell trying to get them onto YouTube. So anyway, Belial, my constant companion since 3 years now. You've been with me every day, 24/7. For 2 whole years you were in my body, sharing body with me. It took 2 years something to get you out of my body through this ritual that I paid 10,000 Swedish crowns for. You were supposed to disappear out of my life, but you stayed. So cute when I warned you and you said, and tapped me on the shoulder, "Don't worry, baby, I'm still here." And I just got no, because you're so abusive, Belial. But anyway, still love you. Still I love you. It's hopeless. But anyway, so you ready for the first question? He's masculine, he's nervous, he gets off the bed, he goes to the window, my window to the right, and he stands there, very nervous, worried. He's got a lot of anxious energy, and when he gets worried and nervous, he gets all shaky, like way too shaky, stressed. Okay, I'll wait for you, Belial. I don't know if I'm ready for this, he says, and shapeshifts into other beings. They do this when they are unsure. They switch into other beings to confuse you, I think. They aren't able to, they aren't strong enough to stand up for what they think and feel as they should, as whole healed beings. But anyway, I'll wait a bit for you. And he goes and over by the window, and he's not happy. You don't want to, Belial? Ask the question, sis. Okay. First one up. What's it like being you? And now he laughs at me with a really devilish, really nasty laugh. Like he has fucked me all along, thinking that I was going to get to interview him. And then he gets all worried and anxious again. Because he can't fuck me over. Nothing else ever touches me. Except when he torments me physically and I'm in real pain, real physical pain. Then I cry and I scream in real physical pain. But emotionally, mentally, I am. He licked the. Thank you, Belial. Now they can see me better. Thank you. I guess because he didn't want me to talk more about the severe abuse he puts me through, or he just wanted to be kind. I don't know. Sometimes he is kind. Short periods he can actually show real true kindness. But then his ego switches on pretty fast afterwards, and he has to, in his deals with himself, abuse you to the extent that he has been kind to you. So he's got a real tragic ego. As we have talked about this so many times, Belial, your problems and your need for healing and so on and so forth. But you never asked the question, what's it like being you? And he nervously and he doesn't like it. You should know, he says to me. Yeah, I know it's not easy being you. I've been in your abuse cycles as your wife. About a half year in to the possession of him possessing my body fully, I straight up told him, I want to love you. I love you. Or I told him straight away the first time when he started possessing me right away, I love you. Because he wanted me to fight him in the astral and, fight him. He screamed, raged at me like, you're going to have to fight me. And I said, I don't want to fight you. I love you. I want to love you. Because I felt his masculine and I felt the Shiva Shakti, my feminine, magnetically drawn, loving him straight away. So, and I don't practice hateful fighting, or why would I fight an ancient god being, or even a demon? I love the demonic. I am demonic myself. So it was all so strange. But anyway, so much to speak about this. But also, like after half a year, I just why don't you love? Why are you so fucking angry all the time? Why what's fucking wrong with you? I want to love you. And he just seemed surprised, like, you can never love me. You can never love me. And I guess because abusive men, they think you're a fucking idiot if you want to love them, because they see love as abuse. They don't understand love at all, and they think you're a fucking idiot if you want to love them. Because they know they're unlovable. They know know they are not deserving of love because they are so abusive. You know, really snug and really, you know, like the masculine when they're idiots. I don't know how to explain it in English, but so. But anyway, he slowly started to give in to try to love me. And I think it was the most painful thing he has ever done. Because he fights love more than any being I have ever seen or laid eyes on. Oh. When I study serial killers, I'm Scorpionics, I study the psychology of everything. But anyway, second question. What do you think of me? And he's still by the window. Still nervous and anxious. With the heart to... He goes kind of like that. And he kind of shakes in his body of worry. What do you think of me and my psychological definition of you as a BPD, borderline personality disorder, and not a straight up narcissist as you yourself defined yourself as to me in the beginning? You said you were a narcissist. You're sure of it. I say you are borderline. What do you say? He does the same thing with the nose. He shapeshifts into Lucifer. Belial has the hardest time being vulnerable out of all of these demons that I have here. That I have known that are here. As soon as they have come into contact with you and you have started to communicate with them, they are there. You have access to them 24/7. As soon as you think of them, they're there. And the time, there's no timeline, linear time. Well, they can operate through linear time, but you can also in the astral work without linear time at all. So if you think of a memory with them, you can be there in that memory straight away. Not like here, like if you think of a memory, you can see it as it's a far thing that happened in the past. You can actually in the astral with them be right back in the memory, in the instant you're in the past with them again. But you can control this so it doesn't happen. But some spirits like to do this more than others, and Belial does this often. And he does it with memories where he's really, really sad. Like now I have a memory of him puking up guilt over abusing me. Because abusers suffer. They suffer so much from abusing other people. It's extreme. I have lived with narcissists all my life. And man, they suffer more than any beings. You cannot abuse anyone else without hurting yourself. So and Belial abuses so severely, so he suffers so severely. I tell you. And right now, I have this memory of him. He's laying in such pain, in such guilt. He pukes as he's in real, and I'm right there with him right now. back, even though it's like at least 6 months ago or a year. But anyway, say track. You never answered my question, Belial. What do you think of my definition of you as a BPD? He goes nervously and he says, I think it's right. Okay. Why have you abused me so much, Belial? He goes nervously and shaking, worriedly, stressed, because I like it, he says. I'm addicted to it, he says, anxiously and worriedly. You have taught me all this about myself, he says. I have never known any human like I know you. So deep. Nervously, he says, so deep, so deep. Yes, well, I am Scorpionic with Keto in Scorpio, Jupiter, like Sad, Scorpio, and Pluto, the deepest one, right on my ascendant. Pluto, the deepest planet in our solar system. You have to go work through all your ego problems to get to him, to get to Shiva, to get to know thing Shiva. Shiva is no thing. He knows and observes everything, all his thoughts, emotions, everything, and you really have to go through everything internally to get to that kind of mastery. But anyway. And I did this with Belial, while Belial possessed my fucking body. That was not fucking easy, I tell you. Because when I had to go against my ego, to dismantle my ego, you have to go against everything the ego says, to change every fucking behavior you have ever had. You have to say the opposite thing and do the opposite thing all the time. So I had to tell him I was so scared to say I was love scared, so I was so scared to say that I loved him. I was just like a narcissist, discarding and over evaluating and devaluating, discarding and all of that. And I was not about to tell him that I was in love with him. You just don't do that as a narcissist. You know. So, but anyway, I had to do that. And man, he punished me. Damn, he punished me. I don't think he really understood that I had to say it to push away my love scare. Because he totally punished me and thought that I was after him and after his love, like he's been abused by many women, as I understand it. Like the abusive narcissistic woman, she just demands your love. She abuses you to get the masculine's love. She abuses to get the man's love. She ensnares him and tries to control him, manipulate him to get him to love her so desperately that the men feel, the masculines, the men feel so abused, and that's Belial's traumas. So that's how he started to treat me. Like I was that kind of woman when I was trying to dismantle my ego and just be honest and I work away my love scare and tell him the truth that I was in love with him. Then that happened instead. Just totally so fucked up. But anyway, now he cries over that. Now he's sad over that. Over by the window. Yeah, we've been through so much together, you and me, Belial. It's I'm almost to tears now myself. Oh, gotta have some more beer. So I asked him. Okay, yeah, he also did me a favor lighting the lamp because I asked him once to show himself to my brother to show what he can do to reality, like move something. When I was with my brother, I asked Belial to show himself to my brother so Belial, my brother could see proof that he was actually there, but he didn't. But now he did me that favor instead on YouTube. He said, well, you big fucking monster of a demon king, ancient god, fucking abusing asshole. Still, I love you. Oh, anyway, where was I? Why have you abused me so much? And yeah, anxiously and worriedly because I like it, he said. I'm not happy about it, kind of crying. Oh, I fucked up the fucking... The question went away here because I fucked it up myself. Why did you abuse me so severely in the beginning? See if I can get the... Okay, I got the question back. Okay, where was I? Why did you abuse me so severely in the beginning? Oh, and he goes, and now he's more angry. You already know this, he says. Yes, but I want the whole world to know. Because I put magicians as I saw you as. I didn't know you were I did not know you were not an aspiring magician. I put through aspiring magicians through a lot of trials and tests. That's part of my deal with them. With the magic. You should say and laugh. It's better than trying to hide it. Yeah, that's true. That is true. Yeah. Thank you for the tip there. If they heard it. Okay. Okay, yeah, so you put through magicians. They are mainly masculine, so you put them through harsh trials. Is it like a tribal, manhood test, like kind of thing? Oh, and he goes and he's worried and confused, like he doesn't really know any longer what he thinks about how the whole black magic community operates. I've spoken so much to you, you confuse me about everything, he says. Okay. Okay. Any other answer to why you abused me so severely in the beginning? I didn't like you. No, God knows you didn't like me. Why didn't you like me? I don't like humans, he says. Still the same angry. No more angry. Yeah, lost, stress, and anger, rage there. Why didn't you like me? Because you're human, I said. Yeah. And a woman. And I asked him telepathically, you mean, you said I'm a woman? Yes, he rages. You don't like women. And he takes, like, really angry and takes my, by the window, he slams at the board that's right where the flowers stand from the window. No, you don't like women. Oh, I understand. I'll be a misogynist. Like most traumatized people. Beings. He said, now he lit the lamp. Thank you. Now I got more lights. Thank you, Belial. Appreciate it. Another fear comes over me that he's going to abuse me for being kind to me now. I don't know if I will abuse you over this because you're in self-abuse right now, as I see it. Yeah, I know what he means. I can't say on. But I've turned a lot to alcohol lately, and I'm about to relapse back into my drug addiction soon. Yeah, you're lying, he says. No, but it's not far away. I am a destroyer, so when the trauma and the crisis get too heavy, I destroy. That's just Scorpio. That's just Pluto, Saturn. It's just what we do. It just is unavoidable. But anyway, next question. Are you addicted to abusing people? Yes. Yeah, and I can't. Because he's really masculine with a really, really deep, passionate voice, like, yes, and he pushes on the flower board by the window. Okay. An easier, a little lighter question now then. Should I give you a moment to calm down? And he holds hard on the board And he sighs. Yes, thank you, he says. Okay. Ready? Yes. He says, a little sorrowful. What's your favorite shape-shifting appearance when engaging with humans? And he looks at me angrily, or like devilish. Well, the devil I like with you because you love the devil. Even though I'm not in it much because I don't like to please you. I don't like to make anyone happy. I rarely make people happy. That's not my drug of choice. No, I know your drug of choice is abuse. So, the imp, he says, irritated at me. You should know because I'm always the imp with you. Because you don't like it, because I'm babyish, because you want me to be Shiva with you. You just want Shiva Shakti between us. And I don't want to give you anything you want. He says, okay. What was it like for you sharing body with me, possessing me for like 2 years straight? Hell. Oh, I'm trying to say it in his masculine. Oh hell. Oh hell. More like that. Why the fuck do you do it? Why the fuck do you possess people like that? Because I've never ever experienced anyone so fucking ragingly unhappy like him possessing me, my body fully. It's completely not non-understandable. So why do you do it? Just for sheer torment, he says. Yeah, like tormenting people. Really, this hate of humans, yeah. So yeah, he's been severely traumatized, that's for sure. No, that's right. No one hates another type of being that way if that being hasn't hurt them very, very much. That is true. What was it like having me in your abuse cycles? And now he gets really frustrated and angry and slams at the window board again. You already know the torment of me abusing you, me having you in my abuse cycles. You saw how I suffered after every time I had tormented you. Yes, that is true. That is true. Yeah. So it's kind of it's a self-destructive self-abuse you are putting yourself through, being the way you are, not healing yourself. Yes, I know, he says angrily, slamming